Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basics, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and this guy right here on my shoulder, this is Phoo. This is a Mesopithecus, and this is what we're going to be discussing today, because these guys right here, they are absolutely one of the best shoulder pets that you can have in Arc. Yes, I know, that's actually claiming a lot, but hear me out here, because these guys right here, not only will they save your butt, they will also help act as like a pseudo backpack, plus they will also snare things that are trying to hit you. Plus, they can also pick locks and open doors for you that are locked. Plus, they can also gather berries for you. It is wicked cool. These guys, I love these guys. I lovingly call these guys Phoos. Yes, everything that goes on your shoulder is a Phoo, but more specifically, a Mesopithecus is a Phoo. Now, these guys, they are amazing. They're one of my favorite dinos, and I've been holding off on doing this basics for a while because I wanted to get it just perfect so I could tell you guys just about as much information as I could, but then again, that's the way it is with all the basics. So don't get me wrong, we talk about all the dinos, in their detail, but these guys right here, this right here, is kind of a special basics for me. It's really, really cool. All right, well here, let me discuss one of their first things they can do. Once you actually have them tamed, you can open up, they can't do stone doors. They can only do wood doors and thatch doors, but, and I'm not going to do it here as an example, but if you just toss them like this at the door, if it's a wood or a thatch door, all you have to do is whistle, attack my target on that door, and they'll open it. It's pretty cool. Or, and then I don't want to whistle attack my target on the door, because maybe my Giga will come over and do something bad. I don't know. But yeah, alright, so, but, also, if you throw them into like an enemy base and you don't know exactly where all the doors are, or if you can't whistle the door, put them on wander. And they'll wander around just opening up doors wherever they can. They'll open up the windows, they'll open up the doors, they'll open up all sorts of cool stuff. And they just pop it open, walk inside, do their little thing. It's really wicked cool. Alright, but also another thing that they can do is if you take and you put a bunch of meat in them, because a lot of people, the dossier says that they're omnivores, but they're not omnivores. They're herbivores. They only eat berries and vegetables. But if you take and you put just a whole ton of meat in their inventory and a whole bunch of stuff, load them up, only half of that weight gets transferred onto you when you're carrying them on your shoulder. So you can take this guy and you can pop just a whole ton of food in him, or a whole ton of arrows, whole ton of everything, because he's got a lot of weight. He's got 100 weight right here. That's 100 free weight that we can actually use. And then when we load him up, we only get 50 of that weight on our bodies. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, let's load him up with, you know what, let's see. Can you carry a Rex? There you go, buddy. All right. All right, so he's got 84 pounds. All right, what do we have? We have 67. All right, pick him up. We've only got 109. We only got half of that. Yeah, it's wicked cool. These guys are a little backpack. It is really neat. Here, give me all that stuff back, dude. And then when they poop human feces, because, he's a monkey, right? So, yeah, that's the thing. Alright, hold on, let me put this egg away. I don't even know why I'm carrying around the egg. Alright, so, now that we've got that discussed, now we're gonna go out and we're gonna see if we can find out how to tame them. Now, when you're going out to tame them, these guys are a passive tame, and they're probably one of the first passive tames in the game that was ever put in. But, if you go out, make sure you have at least berries, preferably measure berries, or vegetables. But if you want to get the best proper tame on your Phoo, on your Mesopithecus, you're gonna need dodo kibble. That's what it is. You're gonna need the dodo kibble. Yeah. Alright, so let's go see if we can find one, and then we'll discuss also some of the best places to find them, because you can find them all throughout the island. It's wicked cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take out my, my Tech Tapajara. Sorry, Super Dodo, you're gonna stay here today, buddy. I want to take out the Tech Tapajara. Alright, I want to have a nice luxury cruise out. Yeah. Alright, so hey, let's get headed out here. And, most of the places where you can find these guys, I think I already heard one. Okay, most of the places you can find these guys, the dossier says that they're in the jungle, but that's not really the case. I mean, they are in the jungle, but it's kind of hard to spot them in the deep jungle. But one of the best places to find them is right here on the edge of the jungle. Right here where the jungle, because you can see where the jungle biome is. It's where you have like this ivy type foliage on the ground. Right where that ends along the beach. That's usually where you find the most amount of Mesopithecus. They'll wander around all the way down to the water, and they'll come over here, they'll gather bushes, and then they'll just be walking around over in this area. And there's usually a ton of them around this area, and then the easiest way to spot them, because they're generally pretty hard to spot, is you listen. And they'll make that little monkey type, I guess... talking? I don't know. But yeah, they make that little weird monkey type sound, and then that's how you know that there is a Mesopithecus in the area, and then you can just start from that area trying to find out where it's at exactly. And then when you find it, just know that if you run right up to its face, it's gonna bolt. It's gonna take off. That's just what Mesopithecus do. But you want to crouch down and walk up behind it before you do that. Now, I'm saying this before we actually find a Mesopithecus because I don't want your first encounter with a Mesopithecus to be, well, it ran off and I didn't know how to find it. Well, that's how you stop it from running off, is you don't run right up to it. Oh, there's bugs. All right. Well, hey, but we're going to get over here, and I'm going to see if I can find a Mesopithecus, because I've actually got a few spots that are my favorite spots for finding them on the island. All right, and I will talk to you guys here in a bit as soon as we get over there. All right, and here we are. This right here is my favorite spot for finding them on the island. And here, let me show you on the map. It's right down here. Now, the reason why this is so good is because that area where the jungle meets the beach kind of area, there's a lot of it. It goes all the way around. The beach area kind of encircles this little patch right here. So you can usually find a whole bunch of Mesopithecus just right down here. And it comes right down onto the beach like this. And now all we have to do, we have to cruise along and we just have to listen. See if we can hear a Phoo in those bushes. And then run out of stamina. Hey, Dodos, how you doing? Hey, you just chilling out? Hey, you guys see any Mesopithecus? Any Phoos? Yeah, you see any? I don't think they've seen any. Alright, keep pooping. Alright. Let's get over here. Alright, let's see if we can find one. Sometimes they're pretty hard to find because they're really small, so they mix into the bushes really easy. Alright, so we come over like this. I see one right there. Bam! Nailed it! Alright, let's see. Alright. Keep an eye out. Alright, but yeah, right here. Now, when you approach, make sure you just duck down, just like this, and then you put your dodo kibble or your vegetables or your measure berries in your 0 slot. Oh, you're level 95. And then you walk just barely up on it till you can see that. Just barely on that. Oh, you're a really cool looking one. Oh, dude, you're like an all black one. Okay, now, when in between the feet, it takes probably about 15, 20 seconds, sometimes upwards of 30 seconds, and sometimes it's really hard to spot their thing, but you gotta make sure you don't get close enough to touch the tail. There we go! Alright, so now we've got a Phoo. Dude, get back here! And this is always the problem with these guys. They always start running off as soon as you tame them. Alright, but here, now we've got it! This guy right here, oh wow, you are actually really cool looking, dude. Ah, and then their color patterns that you can get on these guys, it's really cool looking. I mean, they vary from all sorts of blondes to reds to blacks. It's really, really cool. All right, but here, let me show you something that they can do that no other dino can do. And here, let me show you. Whistle like this. See that right there? I whistled, attacked my target on that guy. It attacked it, and then instead of what it did is it threw poop in it, and for a while, it's gonna be snared. It can't run really super fast at us, which makes it really effective. There you go. Really effective for getting away from it. So if you're like on the ground and you're running across going across the territory and stuff like that, and then you encounter something big, and you have one of these guys on your shoulder, it'll actually throw poop at it, and if it hits it, sometimes it's hard to hit it because the things will be running around trying to eat your face. Sometimes if they hit it, then they'll snare it, so where it gives you plenty of chance to just run away, to just get out of dodge. It's really cool. And this poop attack, it works on just about everything. It'll work on the Spino. Here, let me show you. But this Spino's pretty fast. Come on. Come on, throw poop, bud. There we go. Okay, it hit it. So, see, watch this. Now the Spino's gonna be going super slow. Yeah, it's wicked cool what these guys will do. Ah, wow. Yeah, these guys, and also, if you just, here, let me get back over to base, and we'll discuss this next little bit, because it's safer over my base. All right, so I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, coming over here into base. Now, another thing that these guys will do, here, let me see, let me grab a Thylacoleo just so I'll be safe down there. Alright, if you grab these guys, and say like you have some bushes that are spawning in your area, like, just right around your base. If you just take one of these guys. Oh, it's a red Lysosaurus. If you just take one of these guys, and throw it down next to bushes. Actually, I don't think that's close enough. Oh, what? I don't want you to follow me. Stop following me! Alright, come here. Well, actually, start following me. There we go. And we just have him just sit like this. He'll just slowly gather these berries. Yeah, see right there. He just picked that berry. And he'll just gather them. Yeah. And then also, if you just set him to wander around, he'll go out and he'll get a much bigger patch. It's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, so now he's got a whole ton of berries in him. Yeah, it's wicked cool. He'll just gather them for us. It's really awesome. And he doesn't have to be on wander, doesn't have to nothing. Just throw him down next to him. Yeah, it's wicked cool. Alright, so hey, I think that's gonna do it for talking about the Mesopithecus. I mean, the possibilities for these guys, it's really huge. And which is why these guys, they're absolutely my favorite shoulder pet. Not only do they look cool, but they are cool, and they have tons of uses. And whenever I do my playthroughs on Ark, it's very important to me which dino is gonna give me the biggest bang for my buck. And you guys are watching that back there too, huh? Yeah, I'm watching that as well. I'm not sure who's gonna win, the Dillo or the Packy. Oh, the Dillo won. Oh, congratulations on winning, loser. Alright, but yeah, it's whenever I do playthroughs, I always try to figure out which dinos are gonna give me the most use. And when it comes down to shoulder pets, if I'm playing on the island or Ragnarok or Extinction or any map where I can get a Mesopithecus, these guys are my shoulder pet of choice. It is really amazing. These guys are wicked cool. So hey, I hope the video helped you. If you're new, if you liked the video, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. It really helps me out. If you're new around here, subscribe. I do a bunch of basics videos. I also do a bunch of Arks, soloing the Ark videos. Plus also I'm branching out into new games. So I appreciate if you subscribe as well. And until next time, this is Phlinger, Phoo, and take it easy, everybody.